Well, good day, Galaxy Heroes players. I'm going to make a video today that I probably should have made a while ago. It's going to be revolving around the heroic Sith Raid, and I'm going to run through the whole raid. I'll try to break up this video into specific phases, and I'll tack this introduction onto each one. But my guild is 286 million GP, and we can run through it in about 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to run through all of my teams. I'm going to show you all my teams right now. So here they are. These are all my raid teams. In P1, I'm going to run General Knight or General Skywalker. And I'm going to put Ahsoka in there instead of Arc because you cannot summon the turret with Arc Trooper. So I'd rather have the assists from Ahsoka. And then P2, basically I'm going to get through my run, and then P1 is going to be done. It's probably going to be done before I can get through my run. P2 is my Jedi Knight Revan team. I use Shock T for the offense up and the call to assist for Grandmaster Yoda, and I like Hermit Yoda because he doesn't do any damage, which isn't going to give turn meter to Scion. So that's going to be my P2 team. And then I'm going to prime P3 with Nebbit. He's going to eat up the Isolate and then get killed, hopefully on these sabers. And then I'm going to be primed for this team right here, which is going to solo P3 and get through about a third or a little over a third of the way through P4. And then if there's any health left after I run my Night Sisters, then I'll run either Darth Revan or Grievous just to get an extra couple million to get as high as I can. Now I'm going to show you how this Night Sister team works. Now, I don't know how far long it was ago. It seems like forever. They said that the Anakin interaction was a bug, even though it is working as his kit is written. But this is the team that you need to get through all of P3 and most of P4. Not most, but some of P4. And it revolves around Talzin and Anakin and Asajj. So, go Night Sisters. I'll show you what's going on here. So let's first look at Mother Talzin and look at her leader. So when an enemy resists a detrimental effect, Night Sister allies will get 5% turn meter. So now, the reason why you want your initiate to be so low geared is because you want her to die off right away, and then you want gonna basic through the toppled areas of the game, or the topple portions of Traya, P3. And you want her crit chance to be really, really high, because if you see here on physical damage, this is her basic, she's going to deal physical damage and then inflict a damage over time for 3 turns. And if she crit hits, then she's going to do an initial one. So she's going to hopefully crit when she gets called from the grave, and she's going to apply 2 dots that get resisted, so that is 10% turn meter right there. And then also, since she's going to die off, Anakin's going to go, and on Anakin's basic, he's going to try to inflict healing immunity and buff immunity, so there's another 2. So there's going to be 4 debuffs that get resisted, so that's 20% turn meter. So that's then Asajj. Asajj is going to be your damage dealer. Asajj. I got her modded for some potency and some crit damage. Potency is more for every other aspect of the game where I could possibly want her to land a stun. But I'll show you her stats. Crit damage is up there. Potency is up there. Don't look at potency though. But she's going to be doing damage. If you look at her unique, when an ally is defeated, she's going to gain 35% turn meter. So we already said that she's going to get, possibly on every basic, 20% turn meter due to Anakin and the initiate. So on top of that, she's going to get 55% turn meter. Because initiate's going to go down right after she's called. And she's going to gain all this crit chance and offense. So she's going to ramp up real quick. And that's it, guys. Those are the teams that I'm going to be running. I'll tack this introduction onto each phase. and then I will post each phase, and I'll post this video as a whole. So let's have some fun. Alright, Sith Raid go. A lot of people just join this and don't really do anything, but I still like attacking Sith Raid, and I like top 10 rewards. I like the currency to buy gear. I still like the game overall. Like, come on, man. That's Darth Nihilus. How freaking awesome is that? Okay. Let's get this going. Go Ahsoka. Let's get rid of Assassin right now. Oh, definitely gonna armor shred Nihilus. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's see if we can take out Marauder. Oh, Marauder's still standing. Okay, definitely want to use my special though. We'll burn a basic on old Marauder boy. Hit him back, Annie. So you see that since Nihilus goes straight to health, my guys are not going to be taking any damage. The trick with using this team is getting your shields up. Because Nihilus is going to move at a fairly good clip. The difference between this and the JTR is the JTR can control the turn meter. And once I get my resistance team really up there in Relict, I'm going to try it. But for now, I think I can still get more out of the gas team in P1. Okay, so he's got 4 moves to annihilate. What I'm really waiting for is for Rex to get in the action here. Do some damage. Stack up those armor shreds. Yep, gonna use it. Since it's special. Prioritize your specials over anything else, because he gains some of that little protection back if you do a basic. See up there, he's got a little bit of protection back. Okay, 2 turns. It's gonna be now. It should be 1 turn until annihilate. Now, Rex has a shield. Let's see if we can get up another shield. So we got Rex and Echo, but I want to use Rex's annihilate. So I should be able to get around to Echo. Don't want to use it with Anakin. What move? Yeah, I should still be able to do it. So he's going to take 1 turn. And then I'm going to be able to pop up my shield with Echo. Burn some basics to get that Marauder down. Now here we go. Echo's not going to get the turn meter. And Echo's going to lose all of his health. But you'll see he should get that back. And there it goes. Burn the first shield. There we go. And now Echo's shield is gone. Now he's back to focusing on Annie. And he's not going to do any damage. The whole while Echo's going to hopefully get his health back. Oh, more armor shred. I like stacking up the armor shreds. He's going to call in some baddies next. Oh, look at that. Thanks, Rex. So we're at 10% almost already, which was a decent run with resistance. Haven't seen any really good vids on resistance putting up some good numbers again, but I'm sure they're going to be out there. People don't really, you don't see many new heroic Sith videos. Skelterix, he still puts out some. I think Sir Georges, or Gorgeous, however you pronounce that, still puts up some. But the Sith Raid has evolved a lot since we first got it. Okay, 3 moves, 2 moves to annihilate. And looks like Ahsoka, or I want Ahsoka to be the one that is going to use hers next. What's he gonna do? So, yeah. You got to be careful, because if he does his Force Drain, he can go directly into Annihilate. And Force Drain is up. So I'm actually going to use it now. Ahsoka's still going to get called into assist and all that. So he's going to do his Force Drain directly into Annihilate. Oh, he didn't. Okay, well, let's just focus on him. Give him as much turn meter as possible. Get him going. Okay, Annihilator. Annihilate her, Nihilus. There we go. Thank you very much. Worked out. Timing was perfect. And now she'll get some health back. And let's get another shield up on this baby. Yep, please remove that. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're almost at 20% in. And you notice he's down. He's going to have Enrage here shortly again. But he's not going to be able to do any damage through his Enrage. We got 3 shields. So we're going to go Ahsoka. And then you see phase 1's done already. We're going to burn Ahsoka's shield when Annihilate comes up. And then Rex. And then Annie. Yeah, even though he's enraged, not doing any damage. When Ahsoka comes up here, though, we are going to pop her shield. And we're going to focus all hell on Nihilus, get him to burn off his Annihilate on her. And here he goes. Stack up that armor shred. Now what I'm concerned about is people getting... Oh, well, okay. That caught me a little off guard there. But that's okay. I was going to say I was getting a little concerned about people getting too ahead of me in progress. So look at that. We got over 30%, which is a decent run in P1. Given that your guilds are going to be mowing through this so quickly, it's more you're racing them than trying to get an efficient mix of damage in time. So there's 14 mil. Now we're going to go directly into our Jedi. I don't know if everyone else is running gas in P1. It's either going to be gas or resistance. Let's get rid of this, because I want to know when P2 ends. So basically this is just, you'll see I'll be using a lot of basics with my Grandmaster Yoda, because he's the damage dealer. I want to get as many turns as possible with him. So this is all going to be about feeding Yoda. Pass the buffs over to Yoda. I didn't pass him there yet because I still got him up. Let's give it over to Yodi. Get some offense up. I made a little mistake. I should have used Jedi Knight Revan's AoE And now I got to deal with stupid assassin gave a little bit of turn meter. Trying to get through this as fast as I can so that I can keep up. Speed up. Let's give speed up over to Hermit Yoda. The more moves he takes, the more turn meter I get. Basic, basic, basic. Bounce the ball. Keep bouncing that ball. Call Hermit Yoda in. Get some more turn meter with basic. Not Hermit Yoda. Grandmaster Yoda. Still love that guy. I only got him at R4 right now. He's on my list to take him up to R5. Just for the extra damage. Because a lot of times it's going to come down to him. Okay, let's figure here. Let's see if we can get over to Hoda. Because I want to get more, what is it called? The buff, the big buff, the Grandmaster's buff. Offense up. Should have a direct focus up now. Yep. Okay. We will pass the buffs this time because this gives turn meter, right? See, gives him 30%, 35% turn meter and additional, and now he's almost at full already. Probably shouldn't have done that since everyone already had offense up, and Shock T is best served as a support role in this phase. Call to assists. I like her better than Jolie, just because she can do more damage. Let's pass it back over to Yoda. Keep him going. It's all about GMY. Alright. Let's give speed up back over to Hoda. Oh, phase 2 is done. I'm behind the curve. We got 8 turns left. I almost want to put it on auto, because I don't want people to be getting a lot of damage in P3. So actually we are going to just auto this now. Get it done as soon as possible. Because the damage I could do in P3 is greater, and it could require multiple setups if it doesn't go down correctly. So usually I like to get over 20%. Playing it manual, I could definitely get over 20%. We'll see what we can do here playing it by hand or playing it on auto. But 20% is always a good place to shoot for. Should shoot for 30% at P1, 20% at P2, solo P3, and then a third of P4 if you want to get top scores. Go, go, Jedi Rangers. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. P3 is the fun one. I know some people think it is really boring, but I love doing that. Cheese. See, you could also lose Yoda here, right? Since normally I will use basics, and it'll keep a lot of foresight up. You see, he got down there, but then look at how quickly he got his protection back. 3 moves. If I don't get 20%, I'll be disappointed. Yeah, I'll definitely get my 20. There you go, 1 move to enrage. Okay, there's my 20%. I'm happy now. Grandmaster Yoda is modded for offense and crit chance. Since he does special damage, you need his crit chance way up there. 25 would have been good, but not getting 25%, and that is it. Alrighty. P3. Nebbit, go. Yes, I know. Go, Nebbit. Sometimes he can not take as much damage as I need him to go, and it kind of screws me a little bit. You'll see here, he doesn't do it. He shouldn't be doing anything. He's just here to take all the hits. I just want him to get hit hard. I want him to burn this isolate right there. And now I want him to die. There we go. There's the setup. And as you see, people are already picking off damage into P3, so I'm losing score here. Okay, now you can get screwed, but as you see, there was no, what do you call it, the retribution ones, which put up, they daze your whole team. Daze can screw you, so we're going to go straight into her. We don't need to use basics here now. We can kind of use whatever. She got plague on her, which is kind of nice. Some extra damage. Okay, kill initiate. Okay, now we got these dazes on the field, which can really screw me. Let's get rid of that one. I don't want that one biting me in the ass. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted her gone. Okay. And now, since there's no dazes up on the field, we'll put it on basic. And here we go. %10 in already, although some people picked off damage. She's been toppled once already, so her tenacity should be through the roof. So this should be it. I shouldn't have to go again. It can happen, and if it does happen, it shouldn't affect me if I get some dazes, because I should have her down far enough that it won't affect me. As you see, the plague is also stacking up, which isn't really of a concern. And you can see, look at the dots. So my initiate is still landing some of her dots, which I don't want. I want it all to be resisted. I want everything to be resisted. Anakin hasn't landed anything, which is perfect. He's modded for all damage. No potency on him, which is what you want at this point. The only time you'd want potency on your Anakin is if you're using him as a Darth Revan counter, which I do, which has burned me in GACs, because Padme is my Darth Revan counter in GAC when she is on offense. So yeah, so the initiate just kept, you put it on basic because she's going to get calling into assist and she's going to die. Then Anakin's going to get a free turn because somebody died. He's going to go. Asajj is going to get all that turn meter because someone died. And whole time her offense is just ramping and ramping and ramping and ramping. As you see there, it was already at 185,000 damage. Asajj is what's going to get you through this, guys. So So you see Treya's turn meter bar. It is coming up slowly just because this isn't an infinite loop. It is a near infinite loop. And this her health is going to start going down exponentially as Asajj keeps ramping up. As you see, that last one was 230,000 I'm up to on her per hit, and she's going to get a lot of hits. 250. So let's see what she takes off here. She's not quite taken off a whole percentage point of health yet. She looks like it's about 0.7. Yeah, this was the ideal run, other than people already tagging him for minimal or tagging her for minimal damage. That's kind of annoying. I'm assuming there's still a couple people that are running maybe some Chex Mix teams. If you've got some guildies that are of the more whaley variety that over-geared their initiate, they can't do this. This requires, kind of like back in the paper zombie days, this requires you to have an initiate that's going to die quickly. But it's a kind of a trade-off because you still need her geared enough that she has a decent crit chance. Or geared and modded. As you see, she has landed 7 dots, but other than that, they are all getting resisted. And she is critting, as you can see when initiate's going. I'm seeing, yeah, she's critting. So every time she's critting, she is landing 2 dots that are getting resisted. And Asajj is now up to 340,000 damage. Let's see how much she's taking off per hit here now. She's about doing 1% of damage each time. And you see Treya is, she's at, what, half? Not even half health. So we are going to get through this. This was a perfect run. This is what you want in P3. Where it gets interesting is in P4, where you got to manage a lot more. This is just kind of set up and hit auto basic and forget. And now in P4, the race is still kind of on because you're not going to, due to the enrages, you're not going to solo P4. But you want to do enough damage as quickly as possible so that you can get in there with some teams at the end just to tack on more scores. Because typically people are going to be getting about, at the high end, about 85 million damage. Yeah, look at it. Asajj is up to 440,000 damage per hit. And we're 23 minutes into this run. I remember fondly the days when Heroic Sith first launched. I left my guild that I was with because we weren't ready, and I went to Dark Lord's Omega. Interesting fact, they were the second guild under the Lord Skunk title or brand initially, flag. Alpha's still out there. They're still kicking. They're still in the top 10 GP. But yeah, I went to Dark Lord's Omega just because they were pounding through this content pretty good. But yeah, it would still take like a day to down this raid. So everyone had to use their their Jedi training raid teams off the bat. Use Akbar Wampa in P2. Alright, what is the Asajj doing for damage now? 550,000. Alright. Solo P3. Ooh, she's almost up to 600,000 damage. And there we go. Phase 3 is completed. Okay. Done. And you see that last hit? Technically, registered as a kill, so we are going to get initiate back going into phase 4. And now here's kind of where you got to kind of manage it a little bit. Again, it's going to be about using basics and ramping up Asajj, but you are going to use Asajj's heal and Daka. And let's see. I'm going to attack Scion and hope for a counter attack. No. Okay, well, let's get rid of these guys. See if we can't get some plague out there. Okay. Okay, so you can use your specials with Annie on this one now. So obviously, since Initiate's not dead, I'm going to use that. But what I want... There we go. There we go. Okay. There's the setup. And now we are still going to use basics on Nihilus. But we have to manage Treya's stacks. And the health of our team. It's a little bit of a juggling act. So I'm actually going to use that now. I'm going to cleanse it. I'm not going to use Asajj's heal yet. And we do still have to be mindful of Nihilus's Annihilate. This can get a little tricky. Talzin's the squishy one here. Okay. So now you see the healths are down there. So I am going to use that heal now. So there we go. So now we're basically reset. The only other things we got to be mindful of now is Isolate and Annihilate. And Isolate. Why can't I target Trey? Oh, I can't target Trey at all. Just gotta wait until Annihilate or Isolate comes out. Okay, the stacks are getting up there. So we're going to cleanse the stacks now. I'm not too worried about Talzin's health yet. I'll try to get another pass at her before I heal. Now I'm starting to get a little concerned about Talzin's health. So I will heal. And since everyone's healthy, I will cleanse stacks. So fresh reset. Looks like Asajj is up to about 160. We're not going to get her up to 500,000 though. So we should be getting an Isolate coming quickly, which will use Anakin to... Okay, there we go. He's got an Annihilate up right now. So we are going to use it on Asajj because she can get her health back really quickly. But so can Anakin. And Anakin's... I think he still gets bonus turns. Let's try it on Anakin. and he got the isolate. So he got everything. I see Anakin's not getting his bonus turns, so we're kind of gimped ourselves here. Okay, so this should get... Oh, he did not get his health back. Okay, we made a mistake here, guys. So we are going to throw some caution to the wind here. See if we can't get him back. Should have used the Saj, I guess. Can we get Anakin back? Nope. Actually, we're not going to get him back because he died with the isolate on. So this isn't going to be a perfect run. I kind of screwed up a little bit. I probably will not get Nihilus down, but you definitely can. Like, I got him down to 44%. Also, I have no one now that can remove isolates, which is what you also need. I should have picked Asajj, but them's the breaks. No sense bringing Initiate back now at this point. We'll just do what we can. Asajj still doing decent damage, but we got 2 moves till Enrage here. Yeah. Good luck taking her health. Still doing a good chunk of damage. Asajj at this point is... yeah, it's still doing 2%. And there we go. We're enraged. Could have probably got cheeky there, and oh well. So if you don't screw up with like me, you can pretty much solo Nihilus. There we go. 46,000 or 46 million. Not my greatest run. Definitely not my best. I am currently on top, but everyone's going to be posting their Night Sister runs here shortly. So now let's have some fun with some filler teams. I'm not going to land anything on you. Let's see how much just damage we can rack in here. So I think, yeah, she's the only one that can remove stacks. Boom. Yeah. Hit him all you want. Get rid of it. Not get rid of isolate. We'll pull off those stacks on the next go. There we go. Yeah, you go ahead and target Malik. See if we can't ramp up his damage a little bit. Ooh. Let's strip that off. Oh, we managed to get a corrupted battle meditation on her. Oh, and it's gone. Oh, and it's back. $160. 74. Oh, we got a double move. Two moves to enrage. One move to enrage. How much damage can we squeeze? I think we got 10% of her. And hit her again. Yes, there we go. Thank you. I'm not going to worry about... No, she's going to be enraged now. And here goes. Get as much in as you can. Nope, well, I was hoping to get a kill shot off, but guess not. Hit her again, I think. Yep. Ouch. 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 And ouch. Oh, there's a sliver of health in there. Let's get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Okay. Maybe we can finish her off. That'd be a nice way to finish off the video, with her diving to her death. Oh, yes, we will. Let's end her with Grievous. I'm going to finish her off there, GG. Yep. And there it is, guys. There's a full Sith run. It took my guild 37 minutes. From start to finish. You really only need to develop those teams to get her done. And even with those teams developed, you're going to be racing the guild clock more than anything else. So I screwed up. I only got 75 million. Usually I like to push, or just push around that 80. I know Dark Angel usually pushes good numbers. Cal is going to push really good numbers. He's obviously still in with his Night Sisters. Yeah. So there it is, guys. That will ensure you, almost ensure you a top 10, unless your guild is full of keeners. All these people that are only at 69 or in the 60s are done. I'm not sure what happened on their runs. So what, I got 14 million in P1. I think I got 13 million in P2. So that's almost 30. Or that you could say these guys are still in there probably. They got just over 30 or around 30. Yeah, like Cal 38. He would have got that on P1 and P2. So everything you need to know about the Sith Raid, there it is, guys. If you have any questions on how all my teams are actually modded, I can discuss that with you in the comments. If you have any other questions, I know I probably made a bunch of missteps, but again, it is more about being as fast as you can to get through as efficiently as possible. So I know I definitely made some missteps. Having Anakin take the shield in P4 definitely was a misstep, but 75 million, still decent. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. If you actually watched the whole video and made it to the end, my safe word is what should it be? I usually go pineapple, but let's go buttered biscuit. My safe words are buttered biscuit. Say that in the comments if you made it to the end, guys. Till next time, cheers.